let's read back. Today we're looking at classic Nintendo rain shower, as I like to call it, the British Game & Watch. Was this released for the British market because they were so popular over here? I like to think so. It's actually really good. It's probably my favourite ever Game & Watch. It's a double screen, and basically what you've got to do is you've got to save your washing from the raindrops. I'll put it up and show you what it looks like. So as you can see, it's a double screen, this one. It's like quite rare being a double screen. It was only really Mario Bros and Lifeboat, which was a double sideways screen. All the others up and down, like Donkey Kong 2, Mickey and Donald, Oil Panic and Greenhouse. Whereas the sideways ones are quite rare. I think the most remembered one was Mario Brothers, a double screen. This is similar to Lifeboat in that you've got the two screens and you've got to go left and right and watch both screens at the same time. The idea is, you can see from the demo, is to save your washing from the raindrops. You've got a little man who runs about and winds the washing left and right to move the washing t-shirts and the clothes away from the raindrops. If a raindrop hits your washing, you lose a life. You get 3 lives. Right, as you can see, you've got the two screens left and right. You control the button there, little crosshair there. Like your standard Game Watch, I actually copied that PlayStation and the D-pad, and like Nintendo copied it for later consoles and stuff. It was actually invented on the Game Watch. You've got your button there, left and right, and what you do is you control your little man, you wind the washing in, so we'll have a go. Right, so you move him left and right here, and you press your fire button to wind the washing in. You've got to go different levels, up, down, left and right. There's 4 compartments you can sit in. These at the bottom there, if I move them up, it's on your fin. You press the arrow to move the washing along. Now you've got to watch, because there's 2 screens. See, the washing's there, it's hitting it there, so I've moved the top one there to avoid the raindrop. And then you've got to move the right hand one to avoid the raindrop on the right as well. So you've got to watch all the screens. So I'm alright there, but I've missed the one on the right hand side there, the raindrop. It's actually probably the most difficult game watches. You've got to watch. You go up 1, 2, 3, 4, so you've got to move your man across the 4 different screens and press the button to wind the washing left and right. But depending which compartment you're in, it'll wind the washing one way or the other. So you've got to watch every time for a raindrop. You've got to anticipate which way you're going to move your washing. I'll have another game. Right, so the washing there, it's going to hit the bottom. The raindrop's going to hit the bottom, you see, so I've moved it. It's alright there. On the left, it's going to hit the bottom again, so I've moved the bottom one. Now I've got to move the top washing. But you've got to watch for the raindrop coming down on the left and the right as well. See, I missed that one there because I was talking. Very, very difficult to film and play at the same time. Like, you've got to watch for 6 different raindrops. Now look at it now. So there's actually 6 pieces of washing you're going to watch, and like the raindrops as well, so it can be like 10 or 12 things happening on the screen. Game over again. Yeah, it's very difficult this way to film and play at the same time. It's actually one of the best Game Watches, as you can see. You've got your screen there with the different bits here where you've got to wind the washing in, and you've got the other screen there where you've got to wind the washing in as well. that you've got to watch, like at the same time. It's quite advanced. I'll have another game. Tilt it against something. I'm going to play it branded so I can try how to play it. Nice. Got it again. It's too far away to film. You see, can't see the little raindrops from here. Have a proper go. It's actually, you can hear the raindrops dropping. So I need to move that top one and the bottom one. Alright, on the left hand side, I need to move that one again. And quite well now. A bit now. Right, so you've got to wind them in all the time to avoid. Sometimes it makes you move them on the right when it's going to move it on the left. And then you'll move the washing and it'll move on the other side of the screen into a raindrop. You've got to completely watch all the time. But there, look, I have to move the bottom one there. The top one now. Top one there and the bottom one. Bottom screen. Very involved this, like. And sometimes you get confused and it makes you move the top washing instead of the bottom washing, you see. So you're basically watching 7 or 8 things at once sometimes. Yeah, see, I didn't see that one on the right side there because I was too busy watching the left. Game over. It's actually, once you get into it, it's the most advanced game, which is probably the best playability as well, because a real sense of achievement once you get the rhythm going. It's a bit like a lifeboat game watch as well. Once you get the rhythm going both screens, it's much more difficult watching left and right than it is up and down for some reason, like you would on Donkey Kong 2 and stuff like that. Once you get the hang of it now, it's actually you watch for listen for the raindrops. You can listen to each beep's a raindrop landing on another level. So you can actually, even if you don't see it in time, you can hear it. I like to refer to this as the British Game & Watch. I like to think they made this especially for our market, because actually Britain was like probably second biggest selling market for Nintendo Game Watch when they came out. When they first came out, they used to sell them in Rumbelows, if you remember that place. It was like the biggest electrical retailer in like Britain and Europe at one point. Then it suddenly went in the 80s and 90s, late 80s I think it was, and from being the biggest electrical retailer it disappeared into the high street. You used to be able to go in there and buy the Game Watches. I used to buy them every time I went on holiday. Like the parents would like buy it, spend my holiday money, so I'd spend it on the Game Watch. And we used to have all the Game Watches in a glass cabinet. Like it was amazing when you're a kid, you had like 10 different ones and stuff. You could go and buy them, like, and you could have a go on them, like. It was like a whole new world, like. That was when it first came out, like. But as you can see, it's got great decal and it's got a Nintendo Game Watch in there. very well set out with the buttons there and the crosshair. That was like original to Nintendo Game Watch. Here actually brought the technology out. Everyone else copied it. Like the decals on this, okay, very good. Nice little graphics, cartoon characters. I think the crow turns up when you lose a life, flies away with the washing. As you can see, it's got CGL on it as well, which a lot of the Game Watches are done. But all in all, I'd say this was probably my favourite Game Watch. Very good. It's quite rare, this and all. It's hard to find this in good condition. But, I've actually bought two of them. Like, I've got one that didn't have a metal fin, these metal casings on the front. They come off quite a lot. If you can find one without a metal casing on, it actually goes for probably half to a third of what it would be. You open it with this little button here, little hinge. It opens up, clam shape. It's like really detailed little graphics inside. Good little LCDs as well. You can tell what they are there. You can tell there might be shirts on the washing line. I like the cloud effects when the rain comes and the little raindrops. It's really good the way like you get the little beep every time a raindrop drops. Really adds to the atmosphere of it. So anyway, if you like collecting Game Watches, I think this would be in your top 5. Like, this is one you must have. If you like this review anyway, like and subscribe, check out my other channels. I've got a few Game Watches on now. I've got probably over 100 electronic games in all. I put other things like kinetic toys and pocketeers on, so check them out. I'll see you next time, Retro fan.